In 1925, audiences reportedly screamed and even fainted at a single moment on screen. It was the instant a young woman tore the mask off the Phantom, and the man behind that face had built it himself in secret, so nobody would see it coming. The man was Lon Chaney, already famous as the actor who could become anyone. He was the son of deaf parents, and he learned to act out everything with his body and face long before he ever stepped on a stage. That talent turned him into Hollywood's master of disguise. Chaney did not just act as characters. He designed and applied his own makeup, treating it as part of the performance. For the Phantom, he wanted a face that looked like a living skull. He used wire and other devices to pull his nose up and flare his nostrils, and painted his eye sockets to look hollow and dead. He set his teeth and cheeks to make the face look stripped down to bone. The exact methods he kept to himself, part of his craft and part of the surprise. Here is the part most people forget. Chaney kept the finished face hidden during production so the unmasking would land as a genuine shock. The goal was for the reaction on screen and in the theater to feel real. The film was based on the 1910 novel by French writer Gaston Leroux. It follows a disfigured musical genius haunting the Paris Opera House and obsessing over a young singer named Christine. The story gave Chaney the perfect role to disappear into. Universal Pictures spent big to bring it to the screen. They built a massive Paris Opera House set on the studio backlot, complete with the famous grand staircase. That set was so sturdy it survived for decades and was reused in other films. The production was famously troubled. Director Rupert Julian clashed with Chaney and others, and the film went through reshoots and multiple edits before it was released. Different versions of the movie exist today partly because of all that reworking. When the unmasking finally arrived, it delivered. The scene was shot so the audience sees a skull face before Christine does, stretching out the dread. Reports from the time describe shocked, screaming crowds.